Hello again from Educator.com, and to continue with vocabulary, we're actually going to learn the tough words now. We're going to learn what we do when we go over scientific and technical terms. The plan here for this lesson is pretty simple. We're going to learn technical words first, and I'm going to kind of explain what I mean by that. And I'm going to give you a sentence and a definition about what that is. And finally, we're going to figure out what we do when we run into those big scientific words like game theory or Cambrian explosion. And then we have to do a little bit of scientific learning to figure out what those words mean. Skills you learn here will be important for any time you're reading a book or an article or doing some research, and it has to do with some very specialized area of study. So first off, why do this? Well, so far we've learned that using context is a great way to figure out a definition of a word, and then looking at the root words is even better, and then finally we look at the dictionary. But what do we do when all three of those things together aren't working as well as they should? Well, part of the reason why that happens is because we have words that are like jargon, and jargon is like a slang term. When I used to teach, I would sometimes hear, some of these students and basically, the inner city of Los Angeles, say words like shake the spot. What does shake the spot mean? Well, I don't know what it means unless I'm kind of really in tune with kind of that environment and that culture. And kind of the same way, a lot of specialized subjects like history, science, psychology, anthropology, astronomy, whatever it is, have their own jargon. And words and phrases mean certain things, and you have to kind of know what they mean. And you'll read articles by people who just kind of assume that you know what this jargon and technical terms means, and they'll just keep on rolling by without giving you a lot of clues as to what it means. But even if they're not just jargon, sometimes these words can refer to entire concepts. And when that happens, a dictionary isn't going to be too much of a help, and you'll have to actually do a little bit of research to figure out what those words or phrases mean. And we'll find out what those are later, and I'll give you some examples and help you with those. But don't worry though, it's the jargon, the really simple ones that you can just go straight to a dictionary for and get without any problems that are going to be on those entrance exams. However, when you're reading along and you're reading a big paragraph, don't be afraid to do a little bit of research when they refer to large concepts.